Rice farmers in Katsina State under the CBN Anchor Borrowers Program are lamenting the late arrival of farm inputs to farmers for the wet farming season. Mansour Mayifata, Assistant Secretary, Katsina Rice Farmer Association, says the delay has prompted some of the farmers to purchase on their own implements needed for early rice farming activities as the rainy season sets in northern Nigeria. TVC News Katsina State correspondent Awal Ibrahim has details.
Officials of the Rice Farmers Association, Katsina State Chapter, disclosed that more than 70,000 farmers registered to receive the wet season rice farm input supply from the Central Bank of Nigeria. Out of this number, only 39,000 farmers were shortlisted, and those who intend to cultivate up to 5 hectares of farmland are now to receive inputs for a maximum of 2.5 hectares only. Even the shortlisted farmers are yet to get the inputs expected from the CBN. By now, the farmers ought to have been in possession of all the expected farming inputs. We're supposed to have been given these inputs since April, but we are still waiting up to this moment. Among the criteria that would qualify a farmer to benefit from the Rice Anchor Borrowers Program is this biometrics capturing exercise for members residing in rural or urban areas. The farmers were optimistic that the rice farming inputs would come in good time, but now they have had to resort to buying the inputs themselves. There is a farmer who has planted more than 30 bags of rice seeds, and he bought them from his personal savings because that of the CBN is yet to be given to us, and we are already into the season. Despite the late arrival of the rice farm inputs, the farmers are still committed to contributing their quota in producing more rice for the country in line with the federal government agricultural policies. I personally bought more than 40 bags of rice seeds that I have planted on my 30 hectares of land. And the Anchor Borrower seeds and other inputs are yet to be given. A visit to some of the farmlands showed farmers at family and communal levels cultivating their lands for rice production. Chairman of the State Rice Farmers Association stated that in the near future, the state would become second to none in terms of rice production, going by the present level of commitment being shown by the farmers. Awal Ibrahim, TVC News, Katsina.